It's time!
I'm a champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
So, as far as I'm concerned, we're going. We're off the cuff, dude.
We're all going.
We don't fuck around.
No. I see you have a very manly drink this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually just made it up.
It's a new recipe. No one's ever done it before?
Probably not till today. No, my buddy Terry showed me this this drink. He just does fucking super simple. He just puts vodka and then fills the glass up with water and ice and then puts like a Crystal Light.
Yep.
Crystal Light or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, and you're getting hydrated, bro. I'm like, probably,
right.
kind of, because
Dude, what's next level is you do that with Gatorade.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Does Gatorade really hydrate you, or is it bullshit?
No, it works.
Does it? I thought there's so much sugar, like it doesn't actually hydrate you or something like that. No.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not a myth.
It hydrates you at a cost.
Yeah, a cost of like it's not great for you. Like if you're not supposed to drink Gatorade, like if
unless you're
not
like exercising.
Exercising, yeah.
Okay.
Like it's bad that it's like a drink people like,
just step on,
just drink. I mean, I always drink Gatorade when I'm hungover.
So it's probably like similar to probably if you're just sitting around, it's probably just like drinking soda. It's just sugary stuff, right?
It's very sugary and has a shitload of carbs. Except now they have a Gatorade Zero, which is kind of cool. So I don't know how that.
I drink Gatorade Zero. I drink Gatorade Zero at times. I don't feel so bad. I don't feel really bad. I guess, yeah. I confirm everything you say for the most part because I don't really feel bad when I drink Gatorade because I exercise pretty frequently.
Yeah.
But what this is, so this is like I said, water, vodka, and like Crystal Light for flavoring. Well, what I just did was I did a big bottle. So I did extra liquor, extra water, and then I did electrolytes, liquid IV electrolytes, and then also Crystal Light raspberry lemonade.
Wow.
So you see, here's the load up. So there's more in here waiting when this one's empty.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I just made a large batch, I believe is what it's called. Like what's the shit? Like a jumbo juice or something, right?
Yeah. Like
obviously that's a much larger. Obviously that's like a much larger
it's an entire
batch.
5-gallon bucket. You don't have a 5-gallon bucket of liquor behind you there.
No, but how many ounces of water do you think this is? It's more than it looks. That's more than it looks. Say that.
24.
Not even close. No.
48.
No, right in the middle.
32.
36, yeah. Okay. It's really skinny, which is weird. It's really long and skinny like Israel Adesanya. But it's not only the color, but
Jeez. Okay. What?
I call this bottle Israel Adesanya, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. But I have another one that's like this. My wife got this for me for I think my birthday. I have another one that's like it's like a fatter, clearer one. It's a little shorter, so I assume that one was more. This one holds like 8 ounces more than that one, so it's deceptively large. But anyways, we're gonna try to knock this show out in an hour, a little more. So what time is it right now? I'd say by 7:15 we can be done with this. What do you think?
All right. I mean, you're the one who would stop that from happening. So
I do ramble. Ramble. I feel like most of the time
a rambler.
Most of the time it's on topic for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Except for just now talking about mini jumbo juice, but
yeah.
But what to talk about? Well, we're going to preview next week's card, which actually not correct me because I don't have an incorrect answer. I have a no answer. Could you remind me who the main event was supposed to be next week? Because now it's the Karate Hottie, Michelle Watterson, and Angela Overkill Hill, but they took someone's spot.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Who was it? I don't remember either. God, this card is. Oh, our girls fighting though. Oh.
Yeah, it's got. Yeah, I'm excited for that for sure.
All right.
Who was the main event?
Fuck, who was it? It was someone that wasn't exciting though.
Wasn't that exciting? I don't think.
All right, hold on. We should know this.
Was it a heavyweight fight? Maybe no. I don't remember honestly. Wait, was it?
Santos, Thiago Santos, and he's the one who got COVID.
Oh, he was
Glover
fighting
Teixeira.
Yes, that's a good fight. Actually, I take that back. I wanted to see.
Yeah, because remember the winner of those two is going to be the one who gets the winner of Jan and Reyes, which is like really.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, I agree with you what you think about the light heavyweight division. But I mean, I think those four are pretty talented. I mean, Glover's old, but Reyes and Blachowicz, I think that's a good title fight. I'm not mad at that either. But outside like that top like 4 or 5, it's weak for sure.
Yeah. So
but I think Reyes is legit, dude. Reyes gave John Jones a hell of a run for his money.
Dude. He won 2 rounds. I think
he's good, and
very clear to say he won the first.
Was that that was his first loss, wasn't it? Wasn't he undefeated going in? Yeah, he's legit, dude. So he might be the next John Jones for all we know.
It's true. That is true.
I mean, he might, as in like he might.
I think he's gonna beat Jan.
Well, early on in this show, I had a long rant about how much I was not impressed with Jan Blachowicz, but that was mainly because I was upset he beat Corey Anderson because I was pretty confident Corey Anderson was going to win. He's got a pretty impressive resume. He's a really, really big dude. He looks like a fucking heavyweight, I think. He's big as fuck. Hits really hard. But, Reyes is a pretty big hard hitter too. I mean, I think Reyes probably has more knockouts. But I don't know. Jan probably has way more fights, so probably hard.
We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves, Gage. We should talk about last week, which is really 2 days ago from now.
Yes. Instead we're talking about the main event, which is no longer happening next week. All right. So we will talk about last night's fight, which was UFC Vegas. Whoever.
My money. Dude, I went on a betting fucking spiral.
Me too, until last week.
kept losing my parlay. So, literally on Saturday, lost my first parlay. I was like, fuck it, I'll run it again without this guy. Well, literally, I had to reverse every single one of my picks. I just kept getting them wrong and redoing a bet and then losing again. So, I literally
You hit a reverse parlay last or Saturday night?
Yeah, literally everyone that I betted, the opposite happened, and I lost 3 times extra than I should have because my parlay was completely wrong from the start. You know what I mean? When you think you're like, oh man, I just got that one fight wrong. Let me throw her back in.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how
all wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy how educated you can be in the sport. I know these guys. I watch them every week, like you, and some of these parlays I'm super confident in, and they end up being completely ass backwards. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So I started out thinking that.
So you
bet was going to beat Munoz, so that was my first mistake. But to be fair, he was winning that round until he got fucking armbarred. Brazilians.
There you go. Watch out for the Brazilians.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That was nice. That was a nice.
And then all right, maybe this is I don't like Michael Pereira. I don't like him. Michel. Pereira. Dude, I hate that shit. It's cool the way he strikes, but the random backflips,
yeah.
Dude, it'd be cooler if you were a fucking precision instrument when you did that shit. If he did that shit and fucking landed them, instead when he does these crazy shit and then hits air, it looks dumb to me.
Yeah. Remember we talked about him? He's fought since the podcast when he was doing like backflips at guys on the ground. Then he
Yeah.
gassed out. And
Yeah,
then he gassed out and
that's the
lost.
last one. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not betting on this idiot. So I
No,
thought
I
for
just think
sure
he
he was
fought
going
a
to
guy.
be. Yeah.
He just fought a guy who was nowhere near his level.
Yeah. So I got that
You know what
one
I mean?
wrong. So I kept running it back, and I was like, all right, I'll run it back. And then, dude, I should have bet on OSP. I don't know why. I forget that Alonzo Manifield has only fucking fought 10 times in the UFC. So, like,
I couldn't believe he was. Has he fought 10 times in the UFC?
he's
No.
9-2 right now. Not
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
UFC, I think it's 4 times, like 10 times professional.
Yeah, you mean ever? Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, ever.
Yeah. I was extremely surprised that OSP, obviously a longtime veteran of the game, was an underdog. That's the only reason I threw money on him. I'm like, how is this possible?
I know, I was
So-
stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter for me because I had Montana De La Rosa on that parlay.
Oh, so you just bet once and then were able to stop.
No, I had Montana De La Rosa, OSP, and Alistair Overeem. Montana lost, and then I was like, you know what, I'm done. And
So
OSP
you were
won,
able
which
to stop.
no, I wasn't. Let me finish.
Oh.
I thought I was done, and then OSP won, and I was obviously it didn't matter to me. And then just right before the main event started, I threw everything on Overeem.
So you won, though, you dick.
Yeah, I threw everything I had, which was left in my account was $15, but I threw it on Overeem, and I ended up making. I think technically I broke even from because I think I had I had a $5 bet. No, maybe I did do 2 bets, Alex. I did do 2 bets, Alex. I didn't. I did 1 bet.
There's no way
Yeah, I
you
did.
didn't make money if you threw all of it down. He was only
No, I
like,
didn't. I did a $10 bet on Montana and then a $15 bet on Alistair and won 9 and some change back from
Oh,
Alistair's.
okay.
So I basically broke even.
I did not break even. I think I lost like one. It was my fantasy football draft, so I was fucking plastered. And then like,
Oh, were you there at the draft?
yeah, I was in Philadelphia with all the guys, and they're all like fucking hammer it down. I'm like, let's go. We're gonna get the dub here, and we never got the dub. I bet on the Flyers earlier in the night, and they lost fucking 4-0. So I lost all the money on that. It was a shit night.
Ugh.
Hopefully I'll win fantasy football. I'll make it
4-0 in hockey? That's like real bad, right?
Yeah, and it was game 7. Like, yeah, they got fucking smoked.
Of what? Of like
Of their playoff series, playoff hockey.
I didn't even know hockey was in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't watch it very often. I actually do
When does the
watching
season start?
Well, dude, it was COVID. It stopped. It started fucking last winter.
Last winter.
Now they're playing again. Now
So they're like
doing the playoffs.
resuming.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're resuming,
Mm.
just like the NBA.
Okay. Oh, the NBA is also resuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was game.
Yeah, doesn't
7.
NBA have like a month off season? It's like baseball.
really,
baseball
it only has,
is
like,
like
10 months.
season's over and there's like a month off and then
Yeah, it's like
they're
let's
back
play
at it.
another 9,000 games.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, so then I went back on Manifield. I was like, all right, dude, I'll bet again. Now I'll do Manifield and fucking Sakai. Lost out.
Damn, that's a
I know,
reverse from
dude.
big
I
time.
did four parlays over and over again, and all 4 of the fighters lost.
Dude.
And then I did a straight bet on Sakai.
No.
Yeah. I just kept
Dude.
going. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get every single one wrong. And guess what? I got every single
I
one.
can't believe you're hating on the Ream, dude.
Dude, I all right, well, like, okay, so we'll talk. We didn't really talk about OSP, but like he looked pretty goddamn good. I don't remember
Very composed.
Manifield ever, like, again, I was pretty messed up, so I don't remember.
Manifield was very
too many moments.
No, none really. He was very passive,
Yeah.
which is very surprising. OSP just looked really calm and collective, picked his shots, didn't do anything stupid. And then it seemed like when Manifield started to get aggressive, like basically right away, once he started rushing in, he got slapped bad. Walk away knockout basically.
Yeah.
He was still on the stool when they announced the winner, so he didn't even stand up next to the ref. So he got knocked out pretty good. I'll tell you what. So you see Menifield, he's like super duper duper jacked, right? He looks like he's on like
Yeah, he
all
looks
the
like he's
roids.
a monster. Yeah.
Dude, OSP was so much bigger than him. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
that's so
OSP was that
true.
big. I couldn't believe. I didn't realize he was that big. He looked way bigger than that. Obviously not as like cut up and jacked, but way taller, way like wider, just like a bigger dude. I was like, holy shit. He had like a 6-inch reach advantage or something.
Now that being said, now the main event, I thought Sakai was winning.
He definitely was winning for
He was
sure.
definitely winning the fight going into the 5th round. And
see, I disagree.
now, okay, well, would you say it was 2-2 going into the 5th?
I would say it was 2-2 because I think round 4 was a 10-8 for Overeem. That's why.
Oh wow, you're going real.
So you do. I'm saying if you do the math, I had a 3-0 Sakai, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I think Overeem scored a 10-8. I mean, I thought the fight was going to get stopped. I scored that 10-8 for Overeem.
God, whenever he got him
which
on the ground,
ties
it
up.
Going on?
Ties it up on the scorecards. If right, am I wrong about this?
No,
you're the math guy here. That ties it up, right?
Yeah,
3-0 if they're all 10-9, and then Overeem gets a 10-8. That ties it up.
So okay, so into the 5th round, you had it even going in.
Yes, I had it 3-1, but I had a 10-8 for Overeem, so I had it even on the scorecards.
Yeah, so I was, that one I was like, all right, we're gonna win some money back. Let's go. Not the case. Old Ulster turned it on, and well, dude, that 4th round, I was like, uh-oh. That's like, if he ever gets back to the ground, this is fucking over.
Well, it was all he just ran out of time.
Hole in your game, dude.
Huge hole. Yeah, he ran out of time in the 4th, and then I sent a text message in our group chat, and I said, if Overeem gets him down with like some time to work, like it's over. He's going to get it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe
he was getting
the
it
difference.
Too late.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the difference. Late.
I could for sure. I think this guy's all a knockout for sure. Overeem is very well rounded.
It was just surprising to see him do so well on the feet, and then now I'll
tell you what. I'll go the other way. I thought it was very surprising Overeem waited that late to try to take it down.
Yeah.
I was like, take him down. Overeem has good wrestling, super good submission skills. As we saw last night, super good ground and pound. I was like, take him down. Like, why are you – there was times where he would get backed up against the fence and high guard and just
especially
eat
when
shots.
He's down 3 rounds.
Yes.
How was I guess, finally he did figure it out round 4, but
couldn't believe it took him that long.
Yeah.
But – yeah, so Overeem is 4-1 in his last 5 fights with 4 knockouts. Now, if you remember, that one loss was to Rosenstrike, which he basically won the whole fight.
Yeah.
So if you look at his last 5 fights, dude, that's 4 finishes and 1 dominant performance that he lost in the last 2 seconds. Like, Overeem's back. He's back. Maybe. Possible.
How old is the man, though? Let's see.
40, I think. He says this is his last run.
Yeah, he is 40 exactly. Born 1980. I guess.
You
think he's gonna beat John Jones?
He said. I don't think they would fight, but
why not, man? He's back.
It'd be a good fight. I think Alistair Overeem welcomed the idea. It'd be a good fight. It'd be a good fight.
I think John Jones and what's his face is the fight.
Here's the thing about John Jones, a heavyweight, which I love John Jones, a heavyweight, and I think he'll do better at heavyweight because I think he'll be way faster, way more athletic than all of these guys.
Dude, what if they put some muscle on him? He starts getting fucking hella jacked.
I don't think he's gonna knock anyone out. That's what I was trying to say. I don't think he'll knock anyone out. I don't think he will.
I think he'll submit people.
He could submit people for sure, and he can wrestle people for sure. You've seen him; he took DC down. Jesus, he could submit him, but I don't know. John Jones, as of late, and not even real recent. I'm talking since DC. He hasn't really knocked anyone out. He got a TKO in his comeback fight against Gus, and that was it. He hasn't stopped anyone. Yeah. And even when he has looked good, it was never he never hurt anyone. You know what I mean? It was always outpointing them. And I would just assume heavyweights would be harder to put away. They don't cut weight or anything. A lot of times weight cut has a lot to do with getting knocked out. These guys don't cut. So I think he could maybe outpoint Overeem, but I think Overeem could knock John Jones out. I don't know if John Jones could knock out Overeem. That's all. And not just with all heavyweights.
I don't
But
know, dude,
think,
but I want to see the John Jones, the heavyweight John Jones. What
Me
is
too.
he going to do, man? If he stacks on
I think it'll be
even
better.
10 pounds of muscle, man.
I think it'll be better. I
dangerous
do.
guy.
I just think he'll be. I think it'll be hard for him to knock dudes out. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue that.
There's no
I
way
think
to
he'll be
know
able
until
to
we
do
see
it.
it.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to find out.
No, me neither. Me neither. I just think as big and strong and fast as he was at 205, for him to not be hurting dudes, I don't think he'll be able to. But then again, the other side of the coin is maybe he cut too much weight, right? Because I don't think he has a hard cut, but I know he cuts weight, obviously quite a bit, I think. But maybe without that weight cut and with jacking up, maybe he'll have way more power.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what he walks around at. It wouldn't surprise me if he walks around 240.
I think he will now. I think he probably tried to keep it on. I would think try to keep it under 230. I would think maybe outside of camp he might balloon up a little bit. He's a big dude for sure. He's got toothpicks for caps, or he'd be 400 pounds.
Dude, there's a shitload of fights next week though. Like the preliminary card, there's 1, 2,
and there was only 7 on Saturday,
4,
which is crazy.
5, 6. There's 7 prelim fights.
They didn't even do
1,
fucking prelims
2,
last
3,
week or on Saturday.
4,
Isn't that
5,
crazy?
and then 5 main card fights. But my God, I know I said last week was a pretty big, like who the hell's fighting? But holy shit!
You don't like this? You don't like next week's card?
No, dude, come on.
I like my boy Billy Q. I like him. He had Corona.
Dude, well, we got our girl. We got our girl.
We got
fighting.
Andrea Lee's fighting.
I'm betting big money on our number one.
I'm gonna do a straight bet on Andrea Lee. I think.
What's the odds? Let me look.
Just one big
Fucking
bet.
Idiot. What about Brock? Are we gonna bet on Brock or?
Oh, is he fighting?
Yeah, dude, he's one of the prelims. Him against Camacho.
Oh, Frank Camacho. Maybe a parlay with Brock and Andrew.
I think Frank Camacho got fucked up by that guy that I called last week or last couple weeks ago. Justin James beat Camacho.
Yeah. I'm definitely betting on my boy Brock for sure.
All right, let's see the odds.
Listen, I could have had Brock on this podcast. It was too annoying trying to communicate time.
Hey, we're not giving up.
I definitely gave up.
You gave up?
I definitely gave up, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not going to keep doing it. It's fine. You're hard enough to schedule goddamn time with. Now I got to throw him in the equation.
Jeez.
We'd never make it work.
Right, man. All right, Bobby Green. Brock Weaver is the underdog at plus 184.
Fuck yes.
Frank Camacho.
All right, please tell me Andrew's an underdog.
Andrea Lee, where the fuck is it? Is
the
very heavy favorite at minus 325.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, she's a pretty high favorite.
Oh, my goodness. That's not even fun.
Jeffrey fucking sucks. So if you parlay them together, it's plus 271. So 10 bucks wins you 27.
Yeah, that's my parlay. That's my parlay.
I'm definitely gonna.
Can you pull up? What are the odds on Billy Quarantillo?
Billy
versus Kyle Nelson.
I knew Billy is a pretty big favorite, minus 220.
Fuck. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my boy Brock and our girl Andrea parlay. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Actually, wait.
Roosevelt Roberts is fighting again.
Is he?
The guy who surprisingly lost. Who the fuck did he surprisingly lose to? And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
I know exactly what
betting
you're
on
talking
him,
about.
and I was very upset when he lost.
Are you sure he's fighting next week?
Yeah, I just saw it. Wait, maybe that's the next
one. Yeah, he's fighting some dude 8-1. Okay, so it's the Sarah Eubanks. Oh, Sarah Eubanks, her opponent pulled out. She's got a new opponent, Julia.
Oh, yeah, he lost to Jim Miller, and I was like, what the fuck? That's right.
Yes, Jim Miller. That's right, for sure.
Yeah, all right, well, we should probably run through the cards quick.
So what are the odds? I assume Karate Hottie is an underdog. Can you show me those odds?
Let's just read. So There actually are a lot of decent names on the undercard that I actually have seen before. Brock Weaver versus Frank Camacho. Bobby Green is fighting again against an Alan
like Bobby
Patrick.
Green.
Roosevelt
Okay.
Roberts, Matt Frivola. That name sounds familiar too. I feel like he lost in Bears.
8-1. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but who did he lose to?
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he didn't. He won. Oh yeah, he beat that Pena guy. I remember that. He won. He against when it was Jerkensky Waterson. He like unexpectedly upset that Luis Pena.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, yes, I do.
remember
Luis
that.
Pena. My boy Luis Pena.
Yeah.
With the hair. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's an interesting. I think I'm gonna take. What are the odds on that one? I was like, I know I've heard that name.
I would imagine Roberts is the favorite.
Yeah, it's real close though.
Is it?
Vervela right now is plus 100. Roosevelt Roberts is minus 122.
Give me the odds on Watterson versus Hill, and then see if Tom has any bot predictions up, would you?
I think I did see him do that. Watterson is the slight underdog at plus 116.
Really? I thought she'd be a big underdog,
Hill's
actually.
the favorite at minus 142.
Dude, Angela Hill is so fucking good, dude. So good.
Hill? You think we take Angela?
I mean, I like Watterson way more.
I thought we agreed
but
to never bet on women's MMA again.
I never said that. I just said that people
A
in
lot
the
of
group
people
chat
say
on
that.
Instagram say that's very inconsistent. And like, okay, so look at Angela Lee's record. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. She's one of the best strawweights for sure. For sure. And somehow she's 12-8.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
I feel like
good.
early in their career, like a lot of shit happens. Like it takes girls a little bit longer.
She was like
that they're elite or like get to elite status, so they lose.
Dude,
a lot
she
of time.
is really, really good. I favor her to win the fight.
Wait, are you talking about Angela Hill or Andrea Lee?
Angela Hill. I favor her to win the fight. I would rather I like Watterson more, but she's coming off that controversial loss to Claudia Gadelha, which I also thought Angela Hill won. But I was okay with the robbery because I'm a big Claudia Gadelha fan, but I do think Angela Hill won that fight.
Yeah, so
it's a hard one to pick. Michelle Watterson is definitely more well-rounded, but when you look at what happened against Claudia between Angela Hill and her, Claudia only took her down once, to my knowledge, and then it kind of stayed standing. I think Angela Hill is a much better striker than Michelle Watterson for sure. I mean, she's like pure.
How many times has she? I feel like she's on a little bit of a losing streak, isn't she?
She's on. Well, she got a bullshit loss to Carla.
I remember that one. That was very close.
That was during the Gaethje Tony.
I remember thinking Watterson won, but also realizing it was pretty goddamn close.
I think she won.
She beat Korina Kalakovic. She lost to Joanna. Yeah, so she's not on really a losing streak. Just Carla.
No, and I think women's strawweight division is stacked, dude. I think that's the only really good women's division in my opinion. I think strawweight has
and that's
some
right.
really
You thought Angela Hill did not lose to Claudia Gadelha.
Yeah, I mean Claudia Gadelha is like one of my favorite females, so I was happy with it. But no, I think for sure. But also,
I mean that's part of it, yes. But
yeah, well, I like the way she fights, though, for sure. Yeah, no, I thought Angela Hill won that fight for sure.
All right,
so they're both coming off of losses that I think should have been wins.
That I would agree.
But yeah, I think Angela Hill's a much better striker. I think Michelle Watterson's more well-rounded. I think she definitely has better wrestling, definitely has better jiu-jitsu. Question is, the thing is, Claudia Gadelha, like, definitely has way better wrestling, definitely has way better jiu-jitsu than Angela Hill, and didn't really use it or it got shut down, kind of, sort of. So, I mean, if she can't do it, then I definitely don't think Watterson can do it. And if it takes a striking match, especially 5 rounds, take Angela Hill.
Yeah. Why is Tyson Nam? Why does that name pop in my head?
The
Didn't
name
that get
sounds
knocked
real.
out?
That's the kickboxer dude that got knocked out in like 4 seconds.
Yeah, against Felder Hooker. No.
On that card?
No. He knocked out another guy. He knocked out Zaruka Adarvish in the I versus Calvello in 32 seconds.
Oh, okay. He won that. All right.
He won.
I remember it was a really fast knockout. I thought he lost.
Yeah, weird. So what is?
Okay. Yeah, I remember the name Tyson now. Okay.
He's the main or the prelims like
Headliner.
oh shit, close fight. The guy's fighting Matt Schnell in him. Pretty close odds. Yeah, I think Tom's gonna have a bounce back week because he does really well against these kind of no name guys. The bot seems to do real well against guys that aren't.
I don't even remember who he had last week.
He didn't do.
I know he had Sakai because we disagreed.
I think he only got like 2 right. If you look at it,
I know he had Sakai for sure.
He had Sakai.
Well,
he had Manifield. He had Fabrici. He had
Well, Montana De La Rosa. He had Montana De La Rosa losing and she lost.
Yeah, he had that one right. I think he had the first 2 right and then the rest wrong.
Yeah, I talked to him since.
It's a bounce back week for him, I believe.
Wait, hang on. Does he have bot predictions?
Not out yet, no.
Okay, can you check his story, see if he has a draft?
Yeah, I did. I checked it. It's not there yet.
Okay. No draft yet, Tom, or we would spit it out for sure. Yeah, we talked since then. I didn't really give him shit, but I was like, ha! Because after he listened to our podcast last week, he sent me a DM and he said, Overeem's going to get knocked out by Sakai.
Dude, on the feet, it would almost happened, man. If Overeem would have never decided to take him down, bro,
you're right.
A different fight.
You're right.
There's a lot of.
This is mixed martial arts, not kickboxing.
That's true. You got me there. Yeah, who's this Shoal guy? Let's take a look.
Well, to be honest, it's very impressive for Sakai to do as well as he did because let's think about it. Overeem, super high level kickboxer. Rosenstrike, super high level kickboxer, kind of got out kickboxed for 25 minutes. I mean, there were some takedowns and stuff in the mix too, but overall got out fought. And Rosenstrike is a really high level kickboxer. And for Sakai to look that much better on the feet, I wouldn't say that much better. Some of the rounds were pretty close. Overeem definitely had his moments, but to look better in general on the feet against a K1 Grand Prix champion like Overeem, that's pretty damn impressive. So I think he'll probably outstrike most heavyweights.
Yeah. All right, so that is let's see what else. We kind of jumped around a lot. What else on the card? So like the main card, honestly, are less known names to me than some of the dudes on the prelims. All right, so the co-main event is Ottoman Alzalar versus Kamaya Worthy. Are you
shit co-main? No, it's a shit co-main. Well, the reason it's a shit co-main is because
Watson 12-0
was supposed to be the co-main. I did see that, but the reason, so the co-main was supposed to be Watterson and Hill, which is a good co-main. And then remember Glover and Santos were supposed to fight. Glover had Corona. Is that what happened?
Yeah. No. I think the other way. The other guy did.
Santos had it?
Santos had it.
Oh, okay. You sure? I think it was Glover.
Sure, man.
I think it was Glover. I was actually just trying to see your Googling skills.
I swear when I read the news, it said...
How hard would it be to find, young Jamie?
Not hard at all, actually.
Let's see. I'm just curious now. Not that that's important.
So this is from Bloody Elbow. Let me start this with... this Saturday's UFC event was supposed to be Thiago Santos' return to the octagon, but as it seems the case with a lot of fights lately, COVID has nixed that, at least for now. So that makes it sound like to
Okay.
me that Santos is the one who got
Dude, there's no way that's the whole article.
No, that's all they
The
say,
headliner?
and then they just say it's over.
Oh, that's horseshit. Whatever. Oh well, it doesn't really matter that much if that's the best you can do.
Wow, dude.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Damn, it
was
is Teixeira.
Glover.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Glover.
Thought
Glover
so.
Teixeira out because after positive COVID test. Look at you.
There you go. There you go.
All right, what were we talking about before then?
Dakome.
Oh, yeah, the Ottoman guy. The odds are he is the underdog, the guy that's undefeated.
He's the underdog at 12-0.
Yep.
Can you pull this
First fight.
Wikipedia and see how many fights he's had in the UFC?
Just one. So he's only had one fight in the UFC.
Okay, and what was the result?
Knocked the guy out in the first round. He's from Germany,
Oh,
from
well, there you go.
Cologne.
Whoa,
Whoa.
there we
Maybe
go.
Eddie knows about him.
Dude, Eddie and Tom. Dude, Tom's definitely going to have him as a giant favorite just because of that. He's not going to run the block. He's just going to have him as a big favorite.
Yeah. He's out of Jupe's fight team, wherever that is, in Germany.
That's
Yeah,
in
dude,
Germany, though?
This guy's a killer,
his,
man.
His team,
he has
his gym?
all
Okay.
of his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, of his 12 wins, 10 are by finish, by either knockout or submission. He only has one.
How many knockouts?
decision.
How many submissions?
Dude, well, he doesn't
How
have
many
Wikipedia
knockouts?
yet,
How many?
so hold on.
Oh,
One,
dude, you know we have. You know what we usually say about those
4,
guys.
5, 6, 7, 8. So he has 8 wins by knockout and like 3 by submission.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bet
I
on
guess
this
so.
dude, man. I'm betting on Ottoman.
And he's an underdog.
Yeah, and he's an underdog. So
How big?
he's plus 120 underdog, so not by a lot.
Oh well, still.
This other guy, dude, this is another guy who beat that Luis Pena guy. So maybe that guy just fucking loses to everybody. The chemo.
Luis Pena's pretty good.
Well, he keeps losing
He's
to the
pretty
guys
good.
that we've been talking about. So. Damn, dude,
Yeah,
this
we
guy's
also
another
do.
guy that doesn't have a fucking Wikipedia. What the hell?
So, winner gets a Wikipedia page. That's
Yeah,
the
seriously, winner gets a Wikipedia.
bet.
Fucking having.
So this is all right. So this is what we're going to do, Alex. This is what we're going to do.
What?
I'm going to parlay Brock Weaver, Andrea Lee, and that 12-0 dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's my parlay.
Well, that's probably
And
gonna
then-
make you a lot of money.
And then we'll see. I probably won't bet on the main event. If I win that parlay, I'll throw some money on Watterson as a dog, probably. No.
This guy's got a
probably
great
not.
name though, the Death Star. It's pretty cool.
The Death Star. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful name.
So, dude, he's so he choked out Luis Pena. That was Poirier versus.
That doesn't
that?
count.
I don't even
though.
remember that.
Louis Pena's neck is this long, so anyone could choke him out.
That's
Doesn't
right, dude.
count.
I remember he went in. Dude, it was a huge upset when this guy landed that on Pena. He'd never had a submission win before. I remember him now.
You talking about Worthy?
Yeah. And it was a big deal, and he fucking shot for a double leg, and he got the guillotine. That's how he won.
It's the ultimate double leg defense. That's Dustin Poirier.
Mm-hmm.
Although Dustin Poirier's probably never gotten one. He just tries it. I tell you what, Alex, I got quite a few guillotines at open mat today.
Did you?
I'm working on the guillotine game.
Yeah. Can you do
Working
a
on
top
the guillotine
guillotine
game.
like Cameron's boy?
I mean, it's the same thing. I mean,
So you can do
it's
it.
really the same. Yeah, I don't usually do it, but then again, I'm new to the game.
All right. Yeah.
So
So, dude,
I use it. I
awesome.
use it a lot. I use it a lot to get me out of spots.
I'm still betting on Ottoman. I like his chances. So Gage, let's do the same bet. So we don't argue with each other next week. We'll have the same. So we're gonna go Ottoman. We're going.
Who did we
Brock
argue about
Weaver.
last week? Was just main event last week? What we argued
Yeah.
about?
Well, either way, dude. Maybe I just I'm tired of So we're going our girl Andrea.
Obviously.
Brock Weaver, and then we're gonna do this Ottoman dude. So
Yeah.
if I
Listen. Brock might not have made the podcast, but he's still our boy.
Yeah.
I did chat with him quite a bit back and forth, and it just didn't work out. And I'm just not going to try that hard. Maybe you should try.
I'll try next. So $20 wager would win us $143.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No. Was Andrew Lee a -3 something favorite? That would still give us that much?
Brock Weaver's a plus 184 underdog.
Dude, let's do it.
$20 wins you almost 150.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the bet.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I feel bad. Dude, why is
fucking
Frank
lock it
Camacho
in.
such a big...
Yeah, dude.
Why
he
is
just
Frank
lost
Camacho
to
such a
Justin
favorite?
James, it was his fucking UFC debut. He got KO'd in the first round.
Yeah, like the first minute.
Yeah.
No, it was like the first couple minutes, but still. Huh.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a little bummed out that
That's
Andrew
the
is such a favorite.
parlay.
You know, they fought before in Invicta.
Oh, yeah? Who won?
Andrea Lee and Rock. This is a rematch, just so you know. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't remember. I think it was a close fight, though. Can you look it up?
I can look
They
it
fought
up.
in Invicta. I think Andrea won a close decision. Maybe even a split decision, sir.
Jeez, man. You're going real good here, right?
I mean, if I got that right, that'd be pretty
Andrea
impressive.
Lee is 31. This chick's 37. Yikes.
But this chick did beat the fucking shit out of Macy
Yo,
Barber,
dude.
who's-
Andrea Lee actually lost the split decision
There you go.
back in 2014.
Well, the fact I knew they fought before, the fact I knew the promotion, and the fact I knew it was a fucking split decision, I say I won.
Pretty darn good there. Dude,
Say I win in the
almost all
department.
of Andrea Lee's fucking losses are split decisions. One. No,
Yes,
she got
dude,
submitted one time. Everything else is a split decision loss.
Yeah, and you and I we discussed the one against what's that bitch's name? Lauren Murphy.
Yeah, that was
that
a
she
bullshit
fucking
one.
won.
And
Bullshit.
her leg
one.
was fucking hurt because
She
she
had
got
goddamn staff. She couldn't even throw her right leg.
Mm-hmm.
And she almost Anaconda choked her ass, which I thought clearly should have won her the third round, but apparently not. It's fucking judges. And you know what? Nice lady, because when we had her on and we were like, we thought you lost. We thought you won your last fight. That's bullshit. And she was like, yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm like, damn. She should have, if that was me and someone had me on and said that, I'd been like, right?
Fuck
Right?
those
I
people,
totally
dude.
won that fight.
Whatever. Well, I'm definitely dude, I'm gonna do a straight bet on her just because I'm so confident.
I'm excited, dude.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've had a guest of the podcast. I'm fighting.
No, dude. When is Arnie?
I mean,
Allen
since.
gonna fucking fight. Like,
I mean, dude, he looks like he's itching. Have you seen any of his Instagram posts?
yeah, I don't understand why all these scrubs are getting on cards and he's not. It's because he can't fucking fly into the U.S. That's probably what it is.
All right, listen.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't like to say this, but this is what I think.
What do you think?
I don't like to say it. I hope he doesn't hear this.
What?
I hope he doesn't hear this, Alex.
Dude, watch what you say.
I think he's doing it wrong. Because when we talked to him, I know. When we talked to him, he was like, I just kind of wait and see what the UFC says. You know what I mean? But
you think he should be out there stirring the pot? He should be calling names out.
I think he could at least reach out. Not saying. I mean, obviously, I don't know.
Dude, I think his issue is he fucking can't get over here.
Dude, they just did a Fight Island card with all international people.
Well, yeah, but now that's gone. So he didn't,
They got Fight Island's coming back in fucking the end of this month.
All right, well, dude, hopefully we see him on there. I still have faith, dude. Obviously you are.
Wait, hang on.
I don't know what you're
is
drinking, buddy.
Is Gaethje? Yeah, you do. We talked about it at the beginning of the show.
Wait,
is Gaethje and Khabib in September, October?
It would be UFC. What the fuck?
It's gotta be October.
It's not
It's
even
not
on.
on
It's not on the
the
card yet officially. It's
What?
not on an
Yes,
official
it
card
is.
yet. No, it's not.
No way.
Not on Google. All right, bro.
Well then, you know
Right
what, for
now
the
it
first
is.
time.
It is October 25th.
Okay, Adesanya is the end of this month.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe that's when they're headed back to Abu Dhabi for Fight Island. I'm just saying, like when we were like, "Hey, do you reach out? Do you ask for fights?"
Yeah,
He was
said
like,
they
"I
just
just kind of wait and see what the
message him.
UFC says." And I'm like, I mean, I don't know his
Dude,
relationship,
Cowboy
but
has another fight. Nico Price.
Nico Price, hard fight, good fight though.
Dude, he's the underdog. Plus
Yes,
130.
bet the house on Cowboy, bro.
I think, dude, there's no way he loses. That would be 5 fights in a row, correct?
It wouldn't really because he beat Anthony Pettis, but
So would it be 5 losses in a row, correct?
no, because he beat Anthony Pettis.
But he
They
lost.
raised the wrong hand. I don't know how that happened,
Dude,
but
stop,
he beat Anthony
stop fucking
Pettis.
with me. I know he lost.
But no, they just raised. He did not lose that fight. That
Really?
very rarely do I argue this. I will argue that.
I thought Pettis won,
Yes,
man.
dude.
I remember. Did we talk about it on the show?
No.
We
Yeah, we did, and I couldn't believe the shit you were saying. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I was taken back. I'm like, really? I don't think
Dude, Johnny
anyone besides those
Walker's
two
coming
judges.
back. He's fighting. Some good cards coming up.
Joe Rogan said fucking Cowboy won that fight.
Fucking
Same card. Joe Rogan said Michelle Waters won that fight too. Yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, yeah, okay. We'll play the technical game. Yeah, he's lost 4 straight. Or maybe he's lost. No, yeah, the 4 straight. I think he beat Pettis though, but I think he looked much better. Not much better. I think he looked better than Pettis. I think Cowboy beats Nico Price. Nico Price lost his last fight.
Sure.
Who did he lose to?
He got crazy KO'd by somebody. Somebody fucking put one right on his chops, if I remember correctly.
No, I think Luke just beat him. Was it Luke? I
remember it was a crazy knockout. Or maybe that
think
was
so.
a fight before.
He knocks people out crazy. He knocked out James Vick with a crazy upkick.
Nico, the hybrid Price. Yeah, dude, Vicente Luque knocked him out in the 3rd round. I remember it was like
Oh, did he really knock him out? Okay.
He hit him with like a crazy shot. It was the same fight whenever because I thought that was the best knockout, and then Travis's boy.
It was a pay-per-view card.
And then
it was a pay-per-view card.
Who the fuck? The guy from Boston. God damn it. They just had one of the best fights.
Calvin Kattar?
Yeah, and then Calvin Kattar knocked out what's his face, and then I was like, another one. Jeremy Stevens.
Oh,
right? Yeah.
Yes.
That was the same card.
Crazy
I remember watching Vicente Luque.
That was a Gaethje Tony card?
Yeah. Ferguson versus Gaethje, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like Cowboy in the fight. I really do. Look, there's been fights. I think
that'll be a really good fight.
There's been fights I thought Cowboy 2 of his 3 of his last fights I thought he was going to lose. I said he was going to lose to Connor early. I thought he was going to lose to Tony. I was hoping he could beat Gaethje, but I think Gaethje's just evolved so much. So yeah, this is me openly saying there's times Cowboy fights I think he's going to lose, right? Like that I can admit that. I don't think he loses to Nico Price. I think he beats him. Nico Price is wild, dude.
Disagree.
Wild. Good. Fuck yeah. I'm not betting on Nico Price, so that's good.
Dude, they got Ngannou and John Jones as for November.
Dude, don't look at that date.
Usman Burns for December.
That's official. We need to talk. We haven't talked about that. That's
gonna happen. News. Oh, dude, Burns is plus 210, bro. I'm gonna bet the fucking house on that guillotine.
Dude, he's been doing some guillotine stuff.
Plus 210.
He's been hitting me up, and he's like, "Hey, I heard you've been hitting guillotines and open mat. I want to
Yeah.
tell me your secrets."
Yo, you want to come roll with me? Where's he train at? You want to come to Brazil?
He trains with I think he trains with Gaethje at the moment.
Dude, plus 210. I can't believe they're disrespecting
No, he
him that
doesn't.
much. That you think those lines
Yeah, I hope
change
that
by December?
I hope that this.
I hope they
would,
keep disrespecting
yeah,
him.
that's what I was going to say. I doubt they will. They were much
Those
closer
are definitely going
when
to
the
get
fight.
closer. Yeah.
When the fight was like a couple weeks away, they were much closer. The way I look at it, dude, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I mean, because so when he got Usman, that was a pretty quick turnaround from Woodley, like what, a month, maybe 6 weeks. Now he's got more time to prepare for that style, for that guy. He's got a lot of time now. It's December, and obviously we talked about it before. Like, let's say maybe he doesn't beat Usman, but I mean, if you got to think of a style that would win, I mean, that's got to be it. It's got to be it. He's got the anti-wrestler style. He's got the style that wrestlers are scared of, or should be. Usman didn't want to take Damian Maia down. He did not. He did not. He did not. He did not want to do that. But if he doesn't want to take Gilbert Burns down,
It's going to make me
I think it's also a problem. I think Burns is a better striker.
Damn, I'm sad I have to wait the whole way till December.
I know.
Fucking far
I
away.
know. Fucking someone. My main man Ben Askren gave a fucking a shitty comment on that fight announcement. He said it said like least purchase pay-per-view.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what?
Well, I mean, he's the guy that calls it how it is. He might be right.
Joel and we know about Gilbert Burns?
Neither guy is a big name. That's the point. Usman's not even a big name, really. Usman doesn't get the people going.
I will be purchasing that pay-per-view.
Yeah, for sure.
That will be one I do not stream. That will be one I will pay for.
Absolutely.
I mean, not like I would ever stream anyways. I don't even know why I said that.
For sure.
And
it's end of the year card. Usually they're trying to stack those end of the year cards.
Maybe they'll throw someone else on there.
Yeah. They'll have another title fight on there. I almost guarantee it.
Yeah. It'll probably be like a light heavyweight.
Wonder who? Let's think about it. Well, no, because light heavyweight. Wait, when is Reyes and Homeboy fighting in?
It's like next month.
September. I think it's the month, isn't it? It's like real soon.
Reyes. I mean, why not? You know, Lakovic. Where the fuck you at?
That's real soon.
I saw Reyes as a heavy favorite.
Heavy favorite, really?
Yeah,
I thought
he's a
it'd be
heavy
real close.
favorite.
Did you think it'd be real? I thought it'd be real close.
No, because, dude, I think people will think of his last fight.
But look at Reyes.
Reyes. Dude, Jan Blachowicz is a plus 210 underdog.
That's surprising to me,
and it
dude.
is scheduled for the end of September.
What?
September 27th.
Dude, that's so soon.
Yeah. The end of
that's
this month.
that's the Adesanya Costa card, bro. That's the co-main. That's the co-main to Costa Adesanya, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good card. Who else is on the card? Pull it up. We got 15 more minutes to talk, and we're done.
All right. That would be.
We're making good time.
251.
253. Yeah, I'm way off.
So yeah, it is Adesanya, Costa, Reyes.
You got in that fight. You
Blachowicz.
got Costa for real. You really think Costa?
Yeah, dude. Fuck Adesanya. I don't like him. I'm not.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I get that. I don't care who you root for. Do you really think he wins that fight?
I don't know.
Really? I mean, do you really think so?
Juices his ass up and fucking. I don't care if he fails. Dude, right now, Pasta is a plus 236 underdog. So like a lot of people think he can do it. He's not a big underdog.
Hey, listen. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's where I'm trying to take biases out. Alex, your family is lined up. They got Bergenstocks over their head. Is that the right word? Did I say it?
Yeah, no. Burlap.
Is that right or is that wrong?
Birkenstocks is a shoe.
What's burlap? What'd I say?
You said Birkenstocks.
Jesus. Well, at least I know my shoe wear, my footwear.
Yeah.
Okay. Burlap sacks. Say it wrong again?
Burlap.
Okay.
Burlap Sap.
Okay. Your family's lined up with burlap saps. Your wonderful girlfriend, burlap sap. The mob is there, guns to their heads. They say, Socrates, you have to pick the winner of Adesanya Costa. You lose. Your family murders.
Yeah.
Who you picking?
My gun to my head.
Family's head.
I'd rather pick the guy. Sorry, they're both undefeated, right?
Yes.
They're both undefeated, okay? They both have fought Yoel Romero. They both have beat Yoel Romero, but one person beat Yoel Romero by actually fighting him. And the other person, I watched the
And a lot of
worst
people thought,
fucking
and a lot
fight
of people
I've
thought him
ever
off.
watched in my life, and then he cried about a cat for 20 minutes after it. That's all I think about when I see him. All I think about is that fight. All I think about is him crying about his cat. So that's why
Who has more
I
knockouts?
can't jump on board, okay?
Who has more knockouts?
So Adesanya has 14 knockouts.
That's more knockouts than
Paulo
Costa's
only has
fights.
13 fights. He has 11 knockouts.
Okay, that's impressive then. That's a more
11
knockout
knockouts,
percentage,
one
right?
decision, one submission. Adesanya has 14 knockouts and 5 decisions. And he's 2
Alex,
years
I hate to
older.
tell you this. I know this is gonna be hard for you to hear.
Uh-huh.
When you knock 14 people out of 19 fights, you're not a boring fighter. I just want to put that out there.
Well, when I look at, like, you know, really who has he beaten? I mean, okay, he's beaten an old Anderson Silva by decision. He went the entire way in a 5-round decision, beat Kelvin Gastelum, beat Robert Whittaker. Okay.
Wait, hang on. This is the same Robert Whittaker that fought 10 rounds
yeah.
with Yoel Romero, right? And won both of them? Won
Yeah,
both fights?
that's true.
That guy?
He also just beat Darren Till. I forgot about that.
I want to make sure we're talking about – well, I just want to make sure we're talking about the same guy. The
He
guy
knocked out Robert.
Yoel Romero. The Yoel Romero went 10 rounds with Whittaker and lost twice. That guy.
That's
That
true.
Adesanya knocked out in a round and a half. That guy. Okay. I want to make sure we're talking about the same guy here.
Yeah.
To make sure. Because when's the last time Robert Whittaker was knocked out and embarrassed? You'd have to
Hasn't been
break
it.
out the
It's been a
goddamn
while.
history books.
Yeah,
You have
I
to
lost
break
some
out
money.
the
I thought
history
I thought
books.
Darren Till was gonna do it, but he didn't.
No, I mean, it just shows. I mean, honestly, it just shows both those guys are really, really, really good. Darren Till as well. If anyone lost stock in Darren Till in that fight, you're foolish. I mean, that was just really high level fighting. I'd say.
Oh yeah, I know. It came down to the last round. It was a. I remember talking about it. It was the 5th round. Whittaker won that with that fucking.
Yeah, those guys are. Those are 2 dudes in the top 4, probably in the division.
All right, dude. So listen, bro.
I'm real
guess we'll
confident
disagree
Adesanya,
that
that's
fight,
all.
but I think I'm gonna do a little parlay of Jan. No, I'm not.
I think
gonna.
Adesanya makes him look bad.
Costa
I think Adesanya makes
and
him look bad.
See, Reyes
Adesanya
is
makes him
so
look
heavily
bad.
favorited that it fucks my parlay. It's not even worth it.
Don't even do it.
Jesus.
Fuck it.
Maybe I'll just go
Who else is
straight
on the card?
Paulo.
Who else is on the card?
Oh, okay.
They probably don't have a lot of fights announced yet. Well, yeah,
They don't have like who's the prelim and who's not. Okay, so they have 2 other guys. Kai Kara France.
Okay, I know him. Kai Kara
versus
France is legit.
Brandon Royval.
I don't know. Kai Kara France is definitely legit, though. Definitely legit.
Hakeem Dawodu versus Zarbia Targov, Khabib's brother-in-law.
Everyone's Khabib's brother-in-law to you.
Yeah, dude. That's how I keep him straight.
Dude, got Covington and Woodley in 2 weeks. Oh, my God.
Kevin Aguilar. Oh. It's the guy who just won. He won 1st-round knockout in Felder versus Hooker. That's a beer.
I'm pulling it up now. Oh, that's all it's got announced. Okay, so not a good card yet. Not a great card yet, for sure. Okay. Let's look at Woodley versus Covington. This is one of those.
Whoa, dude, that's a Vera
that...
guy's straight on that one. Yeah, I might throw him in that parlay. He was impressive.
Mackenzie Dern is fighting Random Marcos on the Covington Woodley card. That's pretty fun. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's the most exciting one coming up. I don't think
For sure. For whatever reason, Travis was like, that fight just doesn't excite me. I'm like, dude, you're
I mean, it really
fucking
doesn't
crazy.
because I think Colby fucking unless Woodley has to prove that he is not completely needs to retire. Because
dude, this is when storyline comes into play. This is where you have to appreciate a storyline.
Okay, let me
You know,
appreciate me.
I'm just saying they fucking hate each other, dude. They hate each other. They've been talking shit for years.
That's awesome that they hate each other, but the one guy has looked very lackluster in his past fights.
Good.
And the other guy's looked pretty darn good.
Good, because I want Covington to win.
Why the fuck aren't the odds in front of me?
Dude, Colby Covington has got to be at least minus 300. You got to be able to find that.
For some reason, it's not.
FanDuel.
I remember last time I looked, it was.
Or not FanDuel.
It was
pretty heavy for Covington.
Yeah, it was heavy for Covington. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. Covington
Big.
or Woodley is a plus 290 underdog. Covington minus
favorite?
360. So you have to bet $360 to get $100.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. I said this is gonna sound crazy, Alex. It probably won't sound that crazy.
You put $5 on Woodley?
No. I like my money. No. This is gonna be crazy. This is a kind of an ongoing thing I say on the show. Bold statement.
Mm-hmm.
Bold statement there in the back. Bold statement there in the front. Bold statement over here, sir. Bold statement right here. Woodley's going to retire after this. If he gets beat the way I think he does, I think he's done. By choice. Not like he couldn't compete anymore. I think he'd be like, all right, that's it. Because I don't think Woodley wants to fight unless he's fighting the best. And if he fights three of the best and gets smoked by all three of them in a row, I think he's like, all right, what's the point?
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't think Woodley wants to hang back like Frankie Edgar, like in the top 10 and just fight forever. I think if he's not up there with the best, he doesn't want to do it. That's what I think. How does Woodley beat Colby Covington? He has to knock him out early, right? That's the only thing.
Yeah. He'd have to, like...
First or second round knockout.
Get...
That's it. And I think Covington has a chin. That's what I think. I think it's a good chin. He hasn't been hit a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mackenzie Dern versus Randall Marcos is a pretty good fight. Marcos is 10-9. We talked about this before. This is when we start talking about women's MMA.
Yeah, and how it doesn't.
How is Randall Marcos 10-9?
Yeah, and
that's
like
fucking
it's
crazy.
fucking
She's good.
Weird.
She's good. I can't believe she's lost 9 fights. That's bonkers. Now, do I think she beats Mackenzie Dern? I don't know. Probably not. Whose only loss is Amanda Hebas. But now we're going to broken record that because we talked about we literally had this exact same conversation last week. But let's see. But then again, she was also kind of getting beat up by Hannah Cyphers before she pulled off that knee bar. But yeah, anyways, I'd have to. There's no point in pulling up Randall Marcus's record because she's lost 9 fights, which is crazy. Because I think she's good. I guess that's it for fight stuff. We're gonna wrap it up here in about 5 minutes, anyways. There was something in the news I was going to fucking talk about. I totally forgot.
You see Sean O'Malley's Instagram post? His latest? No?
His Instagram?
Yeah.
When he said, I heard Cheeto still can't walk?
Yeah. And the fuck it shirt. It's kind of funny, though. But... yeah, it's kind of weird. I was like...
okay. And he said, I heard Cheeto still can't walk?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's just trolling people. He's trolling because everyone gave him shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? I respect it because a little bit. I mean, let's pump the brakes here. Like, it's not something typically I'd respect. I respect the fact that he took the backlash and is wrong with it because he's like, look, I'm not going to lie and tell you, something different than what I feel. I feel I was a better fighter. I feel like my foot fucked me. So yeah, I'm undefeated mentally. That's what he says, which is not something I agree with. I think that's a shit way to lose, but I kind of appreciate the fact that people gave him hate and he's standing by his guns.
Oh,
Sort of.
Ricardo Lamas officially retires.
He did retire. He was fucking terrified. They're like, oh, thank God Ryan Hall got hurt. And then they're like, you know what? Ryan Hall's probably going to be back in a few months.
Yeah, you might as well retire, dude.
We can rebook it. And he was like, you know what? I think I'm done fighting,
yeah.
period.
Yep, I'm over
it. Obviously, that's not the case.
Nick Diaz supposed to return to the octagon.
Wait, hang on. So Lamas just won that really, really good fight.
Yeah, but it was by that no-name guy that was a fill-in, and that guy
that filled in for Ryan Hall. That's right. Okay. For whatever reason, just when I made that joke that now isn't as good as it was, I thought he just got pulled. I forgot he actually did get a fight and won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he kind of hinted at it.
He said it at his thing. He said this might be the last time I got to talk to my family.
Fight Ryan Hall, you fucking pussy. Who was Ryan Hall supposed to fight before Lamas? It was someone, wasn't it, before Lamas? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe
I don't know, dude.
Lamas.
You know that saga better than me.
I do. Ryan Hall's my boy.
Damn, dude. So the fight night last week was the lowest fight total of UFC cards since 2005. There were only 7 fights.
Yeah, because everyone else got COVID, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do prelims. They just did one big card. Not big card, one like regular size card. Let's see. Before we wrap this up, yeah, we got just a couple minutes left. We'll be out of here. Go ahead and YouTube that Ryan Hall versus BJ Penn finish, dude. That's that beautiful shit.
Wait, what?
Mwah. Ryan Hall versus BJ Penn.
No, now that you just made that noise, I'm not gonna do it.
You have to do it. I want to hear it. I just want to hear it because I can't see it.
Seems weird.
Well, I did Italian. Mwah.
Yeah, okay, dude.
If you could see me, it would have made more sense. Like
I'm Googling
with the food. Oh man. Like, oh, BJ Penn, you're a jiu-jitsu champion. Hold my beer. Oh my God, I got a cramp. Holy shit! What a cramp! Oh my God! Oh,
you okay?
Not really. Wow. I couldn't get up in time. It got worse and worse.
Dude, I guess those electrolytes aren't working too hot, bro.
I just trained a really hard 2-hour open mat for fucking with no water in my system.
Oh,
all right?
Armami roll. Oh, BJ right away. Jeez.
That's Ryan Hall.
Fucking
and this is
12 seconds.
This is BJ Penn. This is fucking to BJ Penn. BJ Penn is jiu-jitsu royalty. This dude is a black belt in 3 years and won Abu Dhabi or some crazy big tournament after 3 years of training. He's legit. Ryan Hall was like,
damn, dude, fucking BJ can barely stand on his leg.
Dude, Ryan Hall is nasty, bro. Nasty.
How fast was that?
It was under a minute, I think.
Damn, in the first round. No, it was like 2 minutes in.
Was it?
2.5 minutes left. So, yeah, he just does that front kick and then he rolls.
He's crazy, dude.
I don't get why doesn't Dana White make people fight him? I don't get it.
No one wants to, dude. That's crazy. He has bold statement over here. Bold statement. Bold statement over here.
Bold statement.
I see your bold statement. And I raise your bold statement. He has perhaps the most unique style in MMA because that's what he does. He doesn't shoot for takedowns. He doesn't stand and strike. He throws these crazy long kicks, like way long kicks. Like he has these like Taekwondo style kicks where you have to be so far away. And the second you get within like basically punching range, he rolls for your legs. He basically can't be hit. You know what I mean? It's really, really wild. If he doesn't get your legs, it's fine. He'll sit there on his back. No one will engage him because they're not completely stupid. They'll just make him stand back up. and then he'll repeat, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
You can't even get close enough to hit him. How do you beat him?
I don't know. I want to see someone try to figure it out.
Yeah, Ricardo Lamas was being a pussy. They could have rebooked that.
Well, now who's he gonna fight? Gage.
Anyone
Who's
but
willing?
Arnold Allen,
And
hopefully.
he can fight anybody but Arnold Allen.
Yeah, same weight class, and they're about the same rank. So anyone but Arnold Allen. Arnold, I know I didn't want you to listen earlier, but I want you to listen now. Don't fight Ryan. Come on, just don't do it.
Protect your legs.
Save yourself, dude. You're a really good boxer. Okay, just stay away from him. He's not gonna let you close enough to box him.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty.
I am done.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, next week following Watterson versus Angela Hill card, UFC Vegas. Who knows what at this point? What was that? UFC Vegas what? 8?
9?
9?
9.
I don't like the name. I still think it should be UFC Apex, but whatever. That sounds.
I'm not in the marketing department.
Sounds way better. Let me browse through real quick. I think that's it. Hang on. Give me one more second. Excuse me, sir. I think we're done here. That cramp was so vicious.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch it.
Maybe the worst cramp I've ever had in my life. It was so bad. I try to keep it together for the show. I probably would have been like screaming. Like, you should have seen all the shit I kicked out of my way in order to try to stand up on time. And I lost miserably. My foot just started going and just tightening, and I'm like on one leg, like, come on, get up. Out of nowhere. I didn't stand or nothing. All of a sudden, here's my legs, here's my left leg, here's my right leg. My left leg at the hamstring started just going and just pulling back on its own. I'm like, hang on a second. That was crazy. I fucking hate cramps. Dude, I tweaked my hip the other day at Nogi. What'd I do? So I was at Nogi. I'll say this and we'll get out of here. I was at Nogi on it was either Tuesday or Thursday. It was one of those days. I think it was Thursday. And I was on bottom and side control, and I went to post my foot and like hip up to like oompa and shrimp, like to like try to retain guard. And my left foot, as I went to post up from side control, was on the biggest puddle of sweat, and my foot slipped under me, and my knee hit the mat, and I like tweaked my hip in like this weird, crazy way. And I was like, for whatever reason, I was like, oh, I just like tapped so the guy would get off me, like tapped. I'm like, oh, stop. And then like I'm sitting there holding my hip. I'm like, oh my God. And this guy thought I was cramping. And for whatever reason, that bothered me because I wasn't cramping. I was like offended.
I don't fucking get cramps, bro.
No. He goes, I was like, holding my leg. I rolled over my belly. And he goes, did you drink enough water today? And I'm like, it's not a cramp. I was like, I like tweaked my hip.
Did you need a banana?
Like, oh. Yeah. I was like, oh, whatever. Yeah. And then I got some weird, like awkward, like altercation with some dude yesterday after class. And I was like, this is just like weird at this point. I probably should have been cooler. Alex probably should have been cooler about it. We're doing these weird drills, and we're like doing like a reversal from side control. And there was some other group like partners, like, you know, it's obviously 1-on-1. And then there's some other partners next to me. I guess I rolled the dude, and he landed on some other dude's foot and hurt his foot. And I felt bad. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, and I'm on bottom side control trying to roll someone. Like, I don't see what's around me. You know what I mean? And I felt bad. I like, walked it off and I taped his foot up and shit. And then we did a whole class, an hour and a half or whatever. After class, I'm getting my sandals on, shit. I'm about to leave. And then this dude comes up to me and goes, hey, was that you that like rolled homeboy onto me? I was like, oh yeah, I think so, man. He's like, let's be aware of our surroundings from now on, yeah.
Oh my God! Like you're a fucking 10-year-old. Like, wow, dude. You're gonna say it now?
Man.
Okay.
Well, I had my friend
That was
Justin next
just
to me.
building up on you, and you just now had the courage to fucking come over
dude,
to me.
I got so mad.
Oh, dude.
I
I'd be
go,
like, "Am I a fucking 10-year-old? I'm sorry."
no, well, I mean, I did feel bad when he said that, and I had my friend Justin next to me, and he kind of antagonized it because he laughed after I said what I said. I said, well, no, actually, I did it on purpose. And then my friend Justin laughed. And he goes, okay, I'm just saying, man. And I'm like, well, I'm just saying, like, obviously, I didn't do it on purpose, dude. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, you know what? You know, it's as easy as that. Maybe we should just pay more attention where we're at. I said,
Jesus,
okay, well,
what a bad.
obviously, I didn't do it on purpose, dude. Like, you know, I feel bad about it anyway. You don't have to lecture me. He's like, it's as easy as that. That's all I had to say. I said, all right, dude.
I hate the people that have to say something. It's
Oh
like,
my
okay,
God!
thanks.
I didn't
win.
know, like I didn't feel
Yeah.
bad, like fuck, like my
Fucking
bad.
go home and tell your wife I had to tell this fucking guy.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it when I heard it. I like instantly like saw red.
Mm.
I'm like, I can't believe this guy said this to me.
Yeah, the fact that he waited 2 hours, like that's something that
He waited till class was
yeah,
over. I'm
like that's
walking
something
out
that's
the door.
different if he says it like right, like, "Ow, man, how about we watch where we're going?" Like in the moment,
Yeah.
you're like, "All right,
And,
that makes sense."
and
He hurt his
in the
foot. He's
moment,
upset.
I'd probably been like, "Fuck, dude, you're right, dude, my
Yeah.
bad."
Yeah, the
But
fact that he
afterwards,
simmered, probably thought about how he's gonna approach you.
yeah,
Like, what a, yeah.
he's like, "Just say, man, like sprained my ankle, my knee."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, like." At this point, now I don't even feel bad. Like
Yeah, it's like, hey,
now,
dude,
like
maybe we should have said something like the time of, you know?
yeah, I thought it was shitty. I
I
thought it was
thought we got
shitty. I'm
over
like,
that.
yeah, I did, but yeah, I mean, after the fact, he really wasn't that like dickish, but you know, he could have been way more dickish when I told him I did it on purpose, but he wasn't. Yeah, I was just like, that's a weird way to approach someone way after the fact. You know what I mean? There's different like, hey man, like, you know, maybe it's just the way he said it. Maybe like, you know, scoot over before you do the drill. Maybe, you know, watch it. Like, how about we pay attention to our surroundings from now on, yeah? I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
All right, dude, whatever.
All right. Well,
weird. Which is like usually, just so you know, like the opposite of everything else that happens in the gym. Like usually it's like overly love. You know what I mean? Like everyone is so usually like happy and like lovey and love. Good job this, good job that, good job that. How'd you do
yeah,
that?
and then
How'd
you
you
guys
do that?
fuck. Yeah.
Then you get like this weird, then there's a little bit of gay sex, but it's no big deal. Like it's not that gay on the mat. And then usually it's not like, hey man, why don't we do this better? Like that's a very rare thing. I was like, whoa.
Took you back.
I was there taken back. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like it was me, I wouldn't have said anything. It's a freak thing, right? Like we just happen to be too close to each other. You know, it's not like it's something that happens every day, and like there needs to be a goddamn Facebook post about it. Like let's start. You know, it's weird.
About it. Dude, take your energy out on your art, bro.
Zen, just zen. I don't know. I don't know what made me even think about it. I think it was the cramp thing made me think about it, but whatever. That fucking guy. And I really like that guy anyways. Fuck him.
All right.
He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu though, so had to keep it standing. Just kidding. No, he's a nice guy. He's just kind of an oddball. All right. Anyways, our time is up. So, thank you, sir. Namaste.
Love you.
Love you too, buddy. See you later. This episode is brought to you by Schismatic Industries, one of my favorite sponsors. I say one of my favorite, like we have so many. Yeah, I got two. This is gonna be a little different plug because I got two gis now. Brah, got a black gi and a white gi, and they are the best. The best, the best, the best. Yeah, they're the best gis around for sure. Rash guards, like super the best, 100%. So yeah, best. I guess I should say if gis and rash guards doesn't give it away, I guess I can explain it down for the the slow people like myself. Yeah, the Schismatic Industries is a jiu-jitsu apparel company designed to make you perform and look your best on the mats. And trust me, from personal experience, it will. The rash guards are by far the best. For sure, 100%, 1,000%. Alex has one now. Yeah, like I got my Trash Panda one on now. Not on now, but I have it with me now. That's my favorite one. It's so cool. It's got a little panda bear and a gi. It's pretty dope. I said panda bear. Wow. It's got a raccoon, which is the Trash Panda. just chilling in the gi, eating some trash. It's dope. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, whatever. Yeah, very reasonably priced. It's the best around. It's a small business in Georgia. Sean McCleary is the owner. He's a big time brown belt competitor. He competed on Fight to Win. Alex and I watched it on Flow Grappling. He's got a combat jiu-jitsu match coming up. Anyways, yeah, small town. Just go support your small town companies, man. Go support your small town. I think the gis are $75, dude. That's crazy cheap for quality. Crazy cheap for quality. If you're going to sit there and spend $300 on a show you roll gi that's just as good as Sean's Schismatic gi, get out of town, dude. Get out of town. Get yourself some Schismatic gear. And also, we are brought to you by Guardian Oil. Try Guardian Oil. You can find them. You can find Schismatic Industries on Instagram at schismatic_industries or go to schismaticindustries.com. The link will be in the description of the show. And then Guardian Oil, you can find them on Instagram at tryguardianoil and tryguardianoil.com. It's why don't you help me out here, Alex? Because you know fancy terms. To help me out with the Guardian Oil. What's it got in? It's got some good stuff in it to keep you clean.
It's got all natural made for things to help protect your skin from gross ass shit that you can get on the mat, like ringworm and acne and crotch rot, as Gage likes to say.
Crotch rot.
All natural made pre-roll spray that keeps you safe and clean out there.
Post roll,
pre-roll, post roll.
Yep.
Okay, anything.
Yeah, well, see, it's funny because they're the ones that talk to me about the pre-roll because I used to use it post-roll. I'm like, yeah, it's skin feeling healthy, soft, and smooth, and all that shit. And they were like, hey, try it pre-training too. And I clicked in my head. I'm like, well, the mats get gross because you're bringing gross shit on them in the first place, right? So why not help keep them clean in general for your training partners by spraying it on before and after? There you go. Ba boom, ba boom. So check out them sponsors. It's the good shit. It's the good shit. If you use both products, you automatically become a black belt in less than 2 years, 100% guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.